Hi there, kids. We are
the Aquabats.
I am the MC Bat Commander.
And I'm Crash.
And today we are going to tell you about the dream tour that the Aquabats will be playing on. Whether it would be headlining or opening, this is the tour that we would love to go on and be on and stay on for the rest of our lives until we had enough gold bullion to buy a small country, buy a whole herd of cattle, and open up our own organic milk farm. The tour we would go on, we would start in the country of Japan.
Ooh, Japan.
We're going to start there, okay? And then we're also going to end the tour in Japan. So that the Japanese, who were always taking notes, could see how good we got from the beginning of the tour to the end of the tour. So we go Japan, then we go to Australia, then we'd head to like Indonesia, that region of the world.
South
Africa, India. We'd like to do a tour of the Mentawai Islands.
We could go to the country of Chad.
Go to the country of Chad.
We
have lots of friends named Chad.
Africa.
What if there was a country named Brad right next to the country named Chad? Chad and Brad.
I would just still go to Chad.
African countries.
I would go to Brad.
It is weird that there's a country named Chad and there's not that many African people named Chad. I mean, there's some, right? Isn't that kind of weird?
Yeah.
I guess there's not a lot named Nigeria either.
Or Logan, for that matter.
Logan. They should name more people after actual places.
Yeah.
Like Chicago. Yo, Chicago, come on over here. Ask me a dog. Anyway.
How you doing, South Dakota?
Anyway, the tour would go around the world many times. Starting in Japan, ending in Japan. Which is actually the start of the next tour. Right?
Right.
So it would just be like a constant tour. Japan, world, Japan. And the reason why, kids, is, well, touring in Japan is kind of like the pinnacle of any rock band touring. And the reason being is the Japanese take really good care of you when you're out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like the Kobe beef, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're feeding this Kobe beef like delicious snacks, Subway sandwiches.
Wait, so they're fatting us up so that they can eat us?
I didn't say that, Crash. I didn't say that, Crash. Chad and Brad. The point is, the Japanese take care of their cows, and they take care of their bands.
Well, what bands would be on this famous world tour?
That's a good idea, Crash. Good idea. What bands could we take?
We're starting in Japan. Why not the Vapors?
The Vapors. Turning Japanese with the Vapors.
It's like a no-brainer, right?
I think the Vapors and a homegrown band in Japan, the Yellow Magic Orchestra. Maybe you've heard of them? They're a really amazing instrumental group. Heard of them?
I haven't,
okay.
But I like their name.
Kraftwerk from Germany.
That's only when we play in Germany.
No, they're on the whole tour. Because if we got to make a world tour, we got to add a universal world.
That's true. Then the Kraftwerk guys could tell us how to order schnitzel.
That's right. There's a schnauzer in my schnitzel. So, Kraftwerk is on the tour, the Aquabats. Yellow Magic Orchestra and the Vapors from England.
Who are the guys with the fire?
Rammstein?
Rammstein!
Yeah.
Of course we're going to have Rammstein.
You want to take Rammstein instead of Kraftwerk?
They got fire.
Right, Kraftwerk, you're out.
They're out. Kraftwerk's a better band, but Rammstein's got fire.
That's true. Rammstein. I don't know if they can play anymore. Didn't someone in the band get hit with an arrow or something?
They don't seem like, I changed my mind. I don't think they'd be as cool as the Kraftwerk guys.
Right.
You're right. I don't want to walk to the grocery store with the Rammstein guys.
That's true. But Kraftwerk would be fun because you'd be like, we are the
I'm
robots.
to that store and get some food.
Get some granola.
In my pocket, calculate.
I love it. Yes. Okay, good idea.
I would talk like that the whole time.
Kraftwerk, Aquabats, Yellow Magic Orchestra, Vapors, maybe the Pixies.
Ooh.
Just because we would like to watch them every night. Then maybe Descendants because we'd like to watch them every night. Who else?
How about the Damned, just because we need a spooky band?
Oh, that's right. The Damned. The Aquabats and the Damned tour, I think that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Damned are one
very
of those...
sensible.
They are super sensible.
Very sensible.
They're like the captains of sensible.
If I was to think of the pinnacle of sensible, the Damned.
The Damned. Fun band, totally underrated. On the greatest bands in the whole world, the Damned is right up there for the Aquabats. Because they pretty much popularized bats in rock and roll. bats and vampires. That's the Damned.
Okay.
Was there a band before the Damned that dressed like that and did weird stuff? I don't know. But they still rocked.
Bay City Rollers had cool pants.
That's true. I mean, you had Bauhaus that were into like bats and stuff and being creepy, but they didn't really rock it. You know what I mean?
True.
I mean, if you think about the song Bela Lugosi's Dead, it's pretty much a dub reggae song. It's like a dub song, right? If you think about it, there's like on all the drums.
I always
it's
fall
pretty-
asleep before that
It's
song.
pretty
Don't worry
interesting. But the Damned would be great. Devo would be great.
Devo.
The Pixies would be great. These are bands we just want to watch, you know. And it would be fun if we went on after them so they had to watch us.
They couldn't leave. Gotta get back. It took Aquabats and played yet.
They have to watch the Aquabats every day.
They would love it.
We would be the opening band. It would be great. What else? Well, there's some other bands we'd like to play with. I really like the band The Future Heads. They're pretty awesome.
That is cool.
Why don't we take Coldplay and Imagine Dragons just so all the kids will show up, you know?
just to pad the stats.
Yeah,
of the, put some butts in the seats.
Yeah, Coldplay, Imagine Dragons, we could
Nah,
sell out
that's
stadiums.
all right.
I don't know.
Very-
I think
What about the Police?
the Aquabats and U2 tour.
But they
They could pay for a UFO that we could fly in on. Thank you, Bono, in advance.
What if it was just the Us Festival version of
That's
U2?
it. That's it. We're gonna start the Us Festival.
Yeah. Let's just take all
But
those
it's going to be
bands.
called the Aquabats Us Festival. So go back to your Google, type in the Us Festival 1983, and we'll take every one of those bands on the road again. But we're going to do it, start in Japan, tour the world, end in Japan, start over in Japan.
And scratch everything else we just said.
That's right. Everything else.
Just the Us
Yeah,
Festival.
just the Us. It's the Us Festival. The Aquabats Us Festival. We're taking that lineup, and we're sticking with it. And that's it, kids. Thank you.